Hello everyone, this is Claire Parsons. Three of the most important benefits of any mindfulness practice include mindfulness, of course, body awareness, and compassion. In this practice, you will get to explore all three. We will start with a body scan to settle ourselves, move into breath work, and then close with loving kindness. This is actually the practice that I use every day, but I think it's a great tool for new meditators to try out different styles in one convenient meditation, but also to see how combining and experimenting with different styles together could yield even greater benefits. So let's start by finding a comfortable and stable position. You can sit or lie down. If you are seated, sit up tall in your seat and root your bottom or feet to the floor. If you are lying down, allow yourself to be heavy on the mat or mattress where you are lying. Let's start by noticing the sounds around you. Just listen for a moment to orient yourself to your surroundings. Close or lower your eyes by just looking a few feet in front of you with a relaxed gaze. Relax your face, your jaw, and let your shoulders fall away from your head. Bring your attention to the very top of your head. Imagine an oval is outlining the top of your head, and focus your attention on the sensations in that oval. Just feel whatever sensations or energy is there for you. It may be tingling or a fuzziness, but just allow yourself to feel whatever it is you feel. If you don't notice much just yet, just keep going and see if anything appears. Notice what sensations are there, and pay attention to whether those sensations move or shift or remain stable. Now let that sensation melt down into your forehead and face. Notice the sensations in your brow and sinus areas. Feel as it moves into your ears and the back of your head. Do you feel tingling? Do you feel warmth? What does it feel like right now, in this moment? Notice if you feel any tension, especially around the eyes or the brow, and try to let yourself relax if you can. Simply feel the sensation in your face. Moving into the lower face and neck area, can you feel inside your mouth? Is your tongue relaxed? Do you feel warmth or cool on your cheeks? Do you feel the line of your jaw and chin? Whatever you feel, just stay present with it. The neck and jaw are common areas where our bodies hold stress. So check for any tension and relax them if you are able to do so. If you can't, just notice it. But remember that you can make small adjustments if needed to make yourself a bit more comfortable. But stay present with the sensations in your body as you do so. Let your awareness glide down into the back of your neck, the sides of your neck, and your shoulders. Can you feel your neck from the inside out? Can you sense the openness inside that allows your breath to flow freely? If you notice any obstruction in your throat area that causes any tension with your breath, perhaps consider adjusting your chin to allow more opening to let the breath flow freely. Moving down now into your shoulders. What do they feel like right now? Do you notice any tension? Tension can creep into our shoulders and necks without us noticing. If you feel any tension there, see if you can breathe into that area to allow it to release. Now move into your upper arms, then elbows, then forearms. Let your arms hang heavy as they rest against you. Do you notice any different kinds of sensation as you move down further into your body? Do you feel the weight of your arms? Are your arms completely rested? Or are they holding any tension? If so, can you let go of that tension? Now move into your hands. Notice how your hands are positioned. Are they flat on your legs? Are they folded? Do you feel sensations in your hands any more prominently than the rest of your body? Do your hands feel hot or cool? Can you feel any sensation in your individual fingers? Can you feel the backs of your hand? Can you feel the palms of your hand? Feel the tingling or pulsing or heat or whatever it is you feel in your hands. Just let those sensations float. Now draw your attention back up slightly to your chest area. Notice the area around your heart. Can you feel your heart beating? Can you feel your lungs rise as they fill with air? What other sensations are there for you right now? Just notice how it feels as you continue on. Move lower into your belly, abdomen, hips, and rear end. Do you feel the belly move with your breath? Is your stomach tensed or soft? With the next breath, see if you can let your belly soften just a bit, and notice if that makes breathing any easier. Do you notice the weight of your body on the mat or your seat? Allow yourself to feel the contact and the pressure going down into the chair or the floor. Continue on to your thighs, knees, calves, ankles, and feet. Notice the length and volume and weight of your legs. Notice the sensations there. Once in your feet, again, note the contact with the floor and feel your feet pressing down. If you are able to do so, relax your feet and see if you can feel the sensations in each of your toes. I hope that you are now feeling a bit more settled than when we started. If you struggled at all, don't worry. Some meditations are just harder than others. The point of meditation isn't to be good at meditating, but to care for ourselves, so we can have more ease in our lives. With that in mind, let's refocus our attention on the breath. It may be the tip of your nose, your throat, or your chest or stomach rising and falling. Don't worry too much about which spot to choose. Just stay with whatever spot feels easiest for you right now and notice it. Pay attention to the feeling of the breath coming in and the feeling of the breath going out. Avoid getting caught up in thoughts about the breath. Instead, focus on the sensations of the breath flowing in and out and the way your body moves and feels while you're breathing. You may notice your chest or belly rising and falling. You may notice cold or warmth around your nostrils or upper lip. You may notice your shoulders moving slightly as the breath flows in and out. None of these feelings are wrong, and you may notice them individually or collectively at times. As you breathe in, you can begin to count on the out-breath. As you exhale, count 1 to yourself. Focus your attention on the feeling of your breath going out. Stay with your breath on the inhale and count 2 as you exhale again. Continue on as your breath goes out. If you are able to count all the way to 5, just start again on the out-breath with 1. You may wonder why I have directed you to focus on the out-breath. Research tells us that focusing on the exhale is a wonderful way to encourage your body to relax. When you exhale, your body is letting go. When your mind focuses on the sensation, it may help you to be more comfortable with the act of letting go. I'll leave you here for a bit. Just keep your attention on your breath. So checking in right now with yourself. Where is your mind right now? Where is your body? Where is your breath? What do you notice in your mind, in your body? What do you notice about your breath? If you're not sure, if you've noticed that you've trailed off, you know what to do. On the next out-breath, count 1. Just come back. it's normal for the mind to wander. Just like it's normal for a child to wander into something the child shouldn't be in. Just like it's normal for a new puppy to wander into places the puppy shouldn't be. How do you bring your mind back to the focal point that you selected? You bring it back, much like you would redirect a puppy or a small child. You just bring them back to where they need to go. Just settle their attention where they need to be. Perhaps you might place a nice toy in front of them to bring them back to where they need to be. In the same way, find the focal point that you've selected. Find the feelings of your breath in your nose, in your chest, in your belly, and settle there. And on the out-breath, count 1. Each time you come back to the breath, each time you notice you've trailed off, each time you return without judging yourself, without beating yourself up. You're practicing compassion, whether you know it or not. Each time you're practicing resilience. Each time you're choosing to embrace ease in your life. You're choosing persistence. Persistence without resistance. I'll leave you here again for another brief period to allow you to just be with your breath. Through this practice so far, you may have noticed that there isn't a neat separation between our bodies, our minds, and our hearts, that all three are present all the time. But when we focus on particular aspects of our bodies, we might see them in a new way. We have taken a tour through the sensations in our bodies. We have rested for a time with our breath. Before we return to the world, let us open our hearts. Our lives are so busy and so full that it is sometimes easy to overlook the things that matter most to us. It is sometimes easy to miss what our feelings are trying to tell us. For just a moment, let's listen to our hearts and see what they want to say. Bring your attention to the area around your heart, focusing on the physical sensations you feel there. They may be subtle at first. You may only notice your heart beating or your chest rising and falling with your breath. That's okay. Just keep your attention there as we continue. Then bring yourself to mind. Think of what brought you here today. Why did you sit down to meditate? Why did you look for a guided meditation? Did anything about the title of this particular meditation call out to you? Think of what you were looking for. A new skill? A new mindset? To feel more grounded? just to rest for a while? Think just for a second about the challenges in your life that you handle every day that may have caused this need. Whatever the reason was, just congratulate yourself for being willing to check in and being willing to take the time to care for yourself. Reflect on the fact that it can take courage to face reality sometimes. It can take patience to accept what's really in your own heart and mind. With that in mind, wish yourself well. Tell yourself the words you need to hear right now. Now think of someone else in your life, a friend, a colleague, a family member. Think of someone who was looking for something just like you. Think for a second about how much you sincerely hope they find it. With your attention in the area of your heart still, think about what you may have already done to support your friend's efforts to find what it is they need. Take a second to reflect on the fact that you and your friend may be on the same journey, even if the paths don't always line up exactly. Wish this person well. Just linger for a moment in whatever feelings arise as you do this. Now that you have recognized that you are not alone in needing to care for yourself, consider what you might do to continue to care for yourself and offer care to those around you as you go about your day. When you are ready, you can open your eyes.